Welcome back. Okay, kids are back in school, but stay with me. It's not too late to take advantage of less traffic, lower prices down at the coast. Kristen Finan from Austin Travels Magazine is here with some suggestions for Port Aransas, one of my favorite Texas spots, and I know one of hers.
Absolutely.
Kristen, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, I know why Port A, but why don't we tell everybody at home why Port A is a great choice?
Okay, I love Port A. I've been going there for years and years, and any time of year is great, but it's a 4-hour drive to get there, less than actually from Austin, and I think fall is just the ideal time to explore this tiny little quintessential beach town.
It has a lot of fun little bits and things to do, but I would say the fact that we're less than 4 hours away from a beach is a fantastic thing, and fall, which gets cold for everybody else, is finally an appropriate temperature for us to be out there.
That is exactly right, because I mean, you think of it, maybe go to the beach in the summer. Some people like to go in the spring for spring break, but the fall timing and the beach, it all clears out. I mean, Port Aransas is so much fun because it is this beach town. It's like rent a golf cart. Don't worry about the car. Don't worry about sand in the car. You know, just get your shovels, get your buckets, and just head down, you know, when nobody's there. You have it
Your
to
kids
yourself.
are just having a ball.
They are.
They're having fun. Okay, where would you suggest on where to stay? My husband and I usually find some sort of an Airbnb. And it's different every time, and it can be kind of a win-loss game.
Exactly. Yeah, you really kind of have to read the reviews and see, but there's a relatively new complex called Lively Beach, and it's small. It has a beautiful pool. It's kind of on the far end, closer to Corpus Christi.
Okay.
But what I really love about it is there's this beautiful boardwalk, so it's direct beach access. You don't have to worry about driving. And then also walkable, just right next to it is J.P. Luby Surf Park, and that is a jetty where you can pretty much be guaranteed to see dolphins. So it's so much fun. You can go fishing there or go see what people are pulling up, and then also just kind of know there's a really good chance you're going to see dolphins, which is so much fun.
And it doesn't matter how old you are, seeing dolphins is awesome. Okay, food and drink, lots of options.
Yes. So this past time, I don't know why, but we were on a mission for crab claws. My kids, I love seafood. They don't really, but they were obsessed with finding crab claws. So we found a restaurant called Castaways that I hadn't been to before. And they were very excited, and we had a very lovely, expensive meal having crab claws. I was like, this is an expensive thing for us.
It is.
If we have 8 of us enjoying it, you know, but no, it's so much fun. And it's also like so great because there's a lot of deep sea fishing there. And so many of the places will cook your catch. So we have like another place called Finn's that we love. It has gluten-free options. It's right on the water. It's right next to a pirate boat. So that's really fun to see who's coming and going on the pirate boat. But you can take your catch and they'll cook it up, and you can take it, you know, back to the apartment, back to the Airbnb, and enjoy it for several more days.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's something that's so fresh that just isn't a possibility anywhere else other than the coast.
Yes, and you don't have to deal with it at all yourself.
Yeah. As a busy mom, that's a big plus there too. I just wanted to also mention Stingrays, the Gaff, is that what it's called? Okay, Virginia's, and then you mentioned Finn's. All right, let's talk about what to do, because you've got a range of ages that you're trying to cater to.
Yes.
It might just be an adults-only getaway, but there are a lot of things to do still.
Yes, for sure. So my kids are between the ages of 9 and 16. But it's funny because every time we go, I'll think one thing might be geared to one of them, and then the others love it. You know, so I thought sandcastle building would be fun to learn. We took a lesson. I thought
took a lesson?
Yes, there's a guy called Port Aransas Sandcastle Guy, literally. Like if you Google him, and he'll come out and tell you all of like the secrets. And the way he teaches you is really like an art form. It's like you have to use the sand almost like clay, and he has tools and shows you how to use like plastic utensils, but take out the middle of the fork to make it like you can do the designs on the castles. It is actually really intricate, like artwork. And my 16-year-old fell in love with doing it. So like every time I'm like, oh, this will be great for the younger ones, the other ones will love it. But that's like one thing that we found that was such a joyous thing, you know.
Port Aransas Sandcastle Guy.
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah,
my brother and
awesome.
sister-in-law had like seahorses being made in the sand at their beach wedding, and I remember thinking that is an art form, quite frankly.
Yes.
But real fun to play around with, and
so
so you know, fleeting.
Yes.
Don't worry, it's not gonna stick around for long. You can fix your mistakes.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about what else you could do. You could do one of those deep fishing cruises, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So there are a ton of options. I've done like 8-hour snapper cruises and like the really intense ones, but there's shorter ones. And then if you really really just want to have like a boat option but not go fishing, there's also an island called St. Joe.
I haven't heard of St. Joe before.
It is so fun. So you just go down to where all, the main wharf area, and there's a ferry boat that takes you 10 minutes across. But it's like total night and day from what the beach looks like in Port A. It's like white sand, clear water. We were there once, and like hundreds of sand dollars were washing up.
Whoa.
Like, it's just something about it being like somewhat removed that it's so beautiful, and it's a private island. So you just go for the day, you can pack your lunch, bring your fishing poles, and then you go back in the evening, and it's super special.
And a nice way to save money after you've just spent it all on crab claws.
Yes, another beach day, but at a different beach. Yes.
That's right. Packed lunches for today, everybody.
Yes.
And then, of course, you're going to be talking to my heart here. Let's talk about shopping.
Yes, okay, so I mean, you always are going to have the souvenir shops. There's lots of giant sharks you can pose in front of and go get your shark tooth necklace and your airbrush t-shirt. But there's also lots of excellent shopping, amazing boutiques. We found some of the cutest souvenirs and gift items while we've been there. And then also amazing furniture stores. So I actually bought a piece last time we were there, like a bench from a place called Sita that was just beautiful.
Okay, all right. Furniture may be a place to escape. Use Port A as an excuse.
Yes.
Go down there.
Yeah. You don't have to tell everybody exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then just real quickly in our last 10 seconds, your September issue is coming up. Fall stuff?
Yes, we're going to have fall festivals, pumpkin patches, all the good stuff that so many of us are looking forward to. I know you are too.
Yeah, my favorite season of the year. I can't wait. Okay, Kristen, thank you so much. All right, follow along with all things travel and plan your trip in Texas or beyond with AustinTravels.com.